What is good, everybody? It's your boy Cam. It's been a while since I've done my podcast on the Mavericks, but now I'm back. Just had some things going on, but everything's all right. Just had some stuff to take care of. But anyway, I do want to give last night's feedback from the Mavericks and the Kings game. And I actually went to the game last night, but I don't know what to say about this Mavericks team, man. But injuries have been the main issue why we haven't been successful this year. I think the Luka Doncic trade is less of the issue. The bigger problem is everybody has been hurt, and last night was a complete disaster. Jaden Hardy went down with that sprained ankle injury for the third time in one season, and I just never seen somebody like hurt that get that same injury so many times in 1 year. And what's even worse that last night at first they said Kyrie Irving had a sprained knee, but I knew like no, it wasn't a sprained knee. So this morning I found out Kyrie Irving tore his ACL, but which is I was surprised but not surprised at the same time. But the way he landed and the way his leg was bent and I heard him just scream last night when he came down, but it was he didn't scream too long. I just heard like a little scream. I just knew he tore something. Like I just knew something wasn't right. He just the way he was just laying on the ground was just I just had a gut feeling 50% he tore his ACL, and that really screwed our chances to going into the finals this year again. And Anthony Davis and Daniel Gafford and Derek Lively, they're supposed to be evaluated this Friday, and we're supposed to know when exactly they're supposed to come back. But honestly, I think we might need to shut Anthony Davis and all those bigs down. We need to shut them guys down for the rest of the season. And I feel like we need to just go for like a top 10 draft pick, and we just need to get a good draft pick going into next season. So I mean, we're not gonna have Kyrie Irving for probably until like January. That's what I think was probably going to happen. We're Kyrie's going to be gone for like half the season going into next year if he does come back, but I think he will. But Kyrie Irving said he's doing okay, and we just got to keep praying for him for a speed recovery, and I believe he will bounce back and come back strong going into next season when he's back from his ACL injury. It's just I had just never expected Kyrie to get hurt late this late in the season at the wrong time when this is a definitely a playoff hunt race just going into this month. But if injuries are just part of the game, it's just honestly I've just never seen this many injuries in Mavericks history. Being a Maverick fan for the past, gosh, like I would say 22 years since I was 3 years old. I just all these past 22 years I've been watching the Mavericks. I've never seen this many injuries from the Mavericks like ever. I just don't know, man, how to process this, but there's other things we got going on in our lives, but it's just a game, and we just gotta get around. Looks like we're trying to get ready for next year, and just hopefully we will bounce back, and just hopefully we do something. But I'm still not sure yet if we need to fire Nico Harrison, but it's just and Luka's been doing pretty good with the LA Lakers. They're now in second place in the Western Conference, but my prediction is I just don't see them like passing, getting like to the finals and winning it. I just don't see it happening. They wouldn't even beat the Oklahoma City Thunder, and I think they'll lose to Denver Nuggets in the playoffs again. But I don't, but definitely not to the Thunder because again, I mean Luka has lost some weight, which is he's looking pretty fit now, but he's still gonna be that. I think he's still gonna be kind of a headache and still pouting and crying to the refs so much, and just Luka is Luka. And actually, he comes back on April 6th. He will be back in town, and honestly, that's gonna be so hard to watch. with Luka in the Laker uniform coming back to Dallas for a visit, especially to do a tribute for him when he's back in Dallas. But honestly, and I do want to talk about this two-way player who the Mavericks end up getting. They end up signing Kai Jones, and Kai Jones was a freaking beast. Honestly, I think he's better than Moses Brown. He has better hops. He's a little stronger, but I still think Kai Jones needs to put more muscle on him. And he actually was cut from the Los Angeles Clippers. Obviously, he just didn't have a lot of playing time. But honestly, Jones is the right fit in Dallas, especially where they're very short-handed of players. And injuries have been going on for the past 2 damn months. Injuries was really the problem for the Mavericks this year. It's just I don't know what to say, man. But Kai Jones actually finished with 21 points last night, and he was impressive. He did very outstanding. I'm very impressed the way how he played. So the Mavericks are actually without 7 players right now. So they're out without Jaden Hardy now. They're without Kyrie Irving. They're out Anthony Davis, Derek Lively, Daniel Gafford, Caleb Martin, and they're without PJ Washington. This is a totally a mess with injuries. And the Memphis Grizzlies kind of had that same problem last year too. Just injuries would cause them to miss the playoffs. They ended up getting a good draft pick, and then look at them, and they stayed healthy, and they're making noise right now. The Grizzlies have been outstanding this year, and hopefully we can have that same attitude going into next year. Everybody stays healthy going into next year, and we hopefully make a run going into next year's playoffs. So we'll just have to see what happens. So I do want to talk about this upcoming schedule for the Mavericks. Tomorrow, the Mavericks take on the Milwaukee Bucks. And Friday, they're back home against the Memphis Grizzlies. And this Sunday, they're home against the Phoenix Suns. The week after, they have a 3-game road trip, which will actually be a pretty decent road trip. The next Monday night, they play at San Antonio Spurs, and then Wednesday night, they play at San Antonio again, which will be the final 2 meets playing with the San Antonio Spurs. And next Friday night, they take on the Houston Rockets. Everybody just got next man up. So that's just really it. We just got to get guys to step up and just keep playing hard, man. That's all I can really say. But definitely want to keep in prayers for Kyrie. Just hopefully have a speedy recovery. We do miss him being on the court with us. He's a great leader in that locker room. A great leader on the court. He's such a good guy just to be around with. And honestly, when Kyrie tore his ACL, I literally was about to have tears in my eyes just seeing that. Just gosh, man, like you never thought we would have somebody just tear their ACL like before when the season's like winding down, especially for the playing and playoffs. It's just you never expected that. Like you don't expect that from any team like late in the season. You just hate to see anybody go down like that. I hate to see not just anybody on our team. I hate to see anybody in the NBA just have an ACL injury like that. It don't matter if they're like one of the best, especially they're the best player on the team, and just no matter who it is, you just hate to see somebody just go down like that because that's hard to come back from having an ACL injury. And Kyrie Irving been in the league for about 14 years, so I honestly think he doesn't have too much longer until he retires. I give him about 3 to 4 more years until Kyrie retires, but it's hard to come back from those injuries and everything. But like I said, Kyrie's doing all right. He's staying positive and he's holding his head high. And what I did like about what Kyrie did, like after he tore his ACL, he went to the free throw line and knocked down 2 free throws, and that's my Mamba mentality right there. What Kyrie did, and the way he had tears in his eyes last night is just that was pretty emotional for me too. I've been loved watching him play since he got drafted to the NBA by Cleveland. Like such a good guy to be around with. he just that was somebody you would love to play with on your team. And I just hate he had a rough journey in the NBA. He had some issues in Cleveland, but and then had some issues in Boston and Brooklyn. And like I said, Kyrie did nothing wrong. He's not a bad guy. It's just the social media just got him looking bad. Especially people were getting mad at him for not taking the vaccine shot when he was in Brooklyn. But again, y'all can't make him do it. It's his personal own choice. Y'all just, for me, like I respect this decision 100%. And just that's his choice. At the end of the day, he's a grown man. He got other things that he got going on right now, but like I said, he's one of the best players, fastest guards. I just mm, love seeing play ever since he came to the league, especially when he played at Duke. That concludes my podcast for today. I will see you on the next one. And Kyrie Irving, we love you very much, and God bless you, man.